Oh yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah, 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 yeah.
Two best friends with the attention span of a goldfish. We'll literally talk about anything and everything, and at some point, we'll argue about it. It's time for the Arguing Goldfish podcast.
What's my best side?
Your backside.
That's perfect. Jay, Justin, Arguing Goldfish. Again, just had a baby. Now 4 weeks ago.
Pushed it out of my pee hole myself.
4 weeks ago you had a baby.
Yes.
You've been here every week after having a baby.
My wife did it, but yes.
Sterling here?
I haven't. Let me take a look.
Sterling! Not here.
No, you got a lot of looks out of that one, though. A lot of people gave you that flounder eye.
I don't care. So I heard through the grapevine he went to the Met Gala the week before. He was at the Pope inauguration the week before that. I think he's in L.A. rioting about ICE.
It seems like a feasible thing. He would be one to riot.
And the fact is he's not political, so he thinks they're talking about Italian ICE and flavors that he's upset.
He's probably so pissed. He's like, where are my frosty treats?
This is low-cal. He's a piece of shit is what I'm getting at.
I would concur he is a piece of shit. I would probably think there's not a roll of toilet paper long enough to wipe him.
I have been in the same vehicle with him in the hot summer days, windows rolled up, and it would smell as if he doesn't wipe his own ass.
I got nothing for that one.
It's raining in Baltimore. You know, there was a thing on the line the other day that said that we haven't had a dry Saturday in 6 weeks.
I'll believe you because I can't check that right now. Yes.
Today, we have in our presence a lovely lady filling in for the one Sterling, a.k.a. missing asshole.
The missing asshole. It's like the missing link, only dumber and uglier.
Yeah, that would describe him perfectly. Perfectly. She is a ray of light. We know her for many years. She agreed to come down and spend the day with us, however long this takes. She said, I'm here to see Sterling. I think he's the Okay. You can't walk around with Lululemons if you're going to look like that. This is my argument every fucking week we're here because you have 85 tens that walk in that room across the street at this Pilates place, and then you have that. And then she does look like she's either carrying a basket of Robin Hood arrows or a bazooka.
I'm going to go arrows.
It's a shame people can't see what I see. And do you know, I forgot to mention, we are not only audio, we're also video, so we should be more, what's the word I'm looking for?
Visually describing or verbally describing?
He's the smart one. Although, So, she walked in, she looks like she's wearing small Lululemons, and she's a big girl.
It's like smuggling watermelons in a plastic bag.
You heard it here first. I do love a good watermelon.
I do enjoy a cool, crisp watermelon on a warm summer day.
You have dogs?
3.
No shit, really? Do they like watermelon?
I don't think I've ever let them have watermelon.
It was always a treat. Oh, speaking of which, so I go out to my house yesterday.
You want to finish?
Yeah. Anyway, I have with us a lovely lady. It's a ray of sunshine. She's the rose in this thorn bush. Speaking of bush, I was watching 60s porn the other day. It looked like
Here we go.
it looked like a mealworm coming through a briar bush. I mean, it was. It's just so fascinating that was a thing.
Yeah, this is going to take us into a dark, weird place. But what's the weirdest thing you've seen on one of those kind of films?
If someone were to raid my history, I'm going to jail in 7 different countries.
I believe that.
Although the internet has unlocked categories that I never would have thought of before. Like, I never thought watching someone piss on someone would be an erotic thing.
It's a thing for some people.
Yeah, I don't have any fetishes in my life whatsoever. I know someone that has a major foot fetish to the point that he was stealing shoes from an organization that I was a part of, and I desperately wanted to talk to him about what's that like. I just don't understand fetish. If you have 2 consenting people, adults that want to do something, let her rip. I don't care.
Easy there, Epstein.
Did you just call me Rasputin?
Exactly, Rasputin. You got it. You nailed it.
But as far as weird things, I mean, the 2 girls, 1 cup is got to be high on everyone's list.
I can. It's burned itself. It became a core memory. It was so vile and weird. It was back like high school parties were a thing. Someone raided. We were at this their cousin's house. They were house sitting or something. I was making like vodka ice cream sandwich like drinks. It was stupid.
High school. Vodka.
I mean, after high school. I mean, during college. And so they found the cousin's porn. And they decided to play the porn for everybody. And in this video, the main protagonists, one of them was a lovely young woman, and the other one was a domestically impoverished individual, a homeless man. And as they were engaging in their coitus, he picked up a trash can and was dumping it on her. Just, and it was horrifying, terrifying, and confusing all at one time.
I will say I like my porn like I like my rap music. Black on black crime. Just hardcore drilling it in, just nonstop.
So you like a little chocolate in your coffee?
Not at all. But I don't understand. So the way that this circle of life goes, 10 years ago I tell a girl, hey, you should film yourself and put it and sell porn. And they go fuck yourself. But now we have a thing called OnlyFans where everybody's on OnlyFans. And you're doing the exact same thing. You're selling yourself out for money.
Yes.
And then, so we have a lovely lady with us today.
We digressed.
She is the nicest person on the planet.
A laugh that can make a deaf person hear.
If the world had more of this person, we would be the cultures of cultures. The nicest person. She's nice to people. She's nice to animals. She's nice to children. She's nice to patients. She's nice to our bosses.
That was a wink.
So,
I don't really know what his face looked like. You all can decide, but that looked somewhere between constipation and winking.
so I fast at least 24 hours in between each meal. And on my off days, I try to go as far as I can. I'm trying to do I did 80 hours once. I'm trying to do I'd like to do 7 straight days. I'd like to try to get to a 15-day fast. I think that'd be really cool to do. Do you know that when you fast, you don't poop?
Well, there's nothing for your body to excrete.
Yes, that is correct.
What is poop? What is poop? Well, tell me what poop is.
I will tell you, I've started doing this. What I did is I wrote the date on the toilet paper roll. And I have the same toilet paper roll that I've had for 3 months.
Your life is a weird existence. I can't even fathom what it's like to be inside that head, that house, that voluptuous figure that is you. It's just, it boggles my mind.
I am 80 pounds down, so I must be doing something right.
Yes.
But so I came into my house yesterday through the front door, and I immediately keep the front door open. I have a screen. I love the house being open. I try not to use my air conditioner ever. And I go into the back, I have a sliding glass door. I open it. As I walk out, I got spooked. And I'm going to put the pictures up on so everyone can see it. If you're following us on YouTube,
Like, subscribe.
A bird built a nest on top of my light, my outdoor light, but not just like any nest. It's ginormous. It's probably 3 feet from the top to the bottom, and they actually used mud to circle it. And I had to put a. Now this is where I'm kind of torn. Do I take it up and throw it away, or do I allow them to have a family there?
You allow them to have a family. Are you a monster? Is it affecting you? Is it bothering you? Just let them live. Let them be free. Don't stop on their freedom.
You treat me as if I'm an ICE agent, which I don't appreciate right now. I'm literally asking for help, and you immediately put me down.
Well, Sterling is fighting the ICE agents right now.
He's fighting the ice ages. He's a woolly man. He's a shaved woolly mammoth is what he is. Asshole.
Like a hairless ape.
Have you seen the new Yeti thing on TikTok?
What? What Yeti thing are you talking about?
Oh my God, this AI generated Yeti thing.
Oh, yeah.
It's the greatest thing.
AI's out of control.
So I have this bird's nest in my backyard, and it's right on the. So as I open the door, yes, we have a ray of sunshine with us. She said, yes, I will come sit in. I desperately want to meet Sterling. He's America's heartthrob. I got to witness this guy in person.
Yes, this is true. She was very excited about this. She wouldn't stop sending messages, emails, carrier pigeons, signal fires.
She's so in love with this guy. Her husband's actually sitting outside with his face pressed against the glass. Hey. And he's not allowed in.
That's true. He's very upset about it because he wanted to meet him as well.
But so she's a lovely lady. Can't say enough good things about this person. She brings a wholesome to me that makes me want to be a better person.
This is very true. Some of her choice in words is my only gripe, but that's okay. That's part of her charm.
They're called brights.
They're not called brights. They are high beams, and that's what they'll be.
She's not a Baltimorean. She's what's the word when you input in?
Transplant, import, immigrant.
That's Jake at Arguing Goldfish at gmail.com. Yeah, so she's from the.
What was that voice?
I want to be a radio DJ. Spinning the wheels of steel. Hey, it's 7 after the hour. Ding dong, weather traffic every hour on the hour.
Have you ever done that? Like you've done some like home self DJ kind of stuff?
I was once a DJ on 98 Rock.
Oh, you were. That was a glorious couple hours. Very popular, very well received.
Highest rated show in history, by the way. Thank you very much.
Of every show?
I said what I said. As the sun is breaking through the clouds of the rainstorm that is hitting us right now, is exactly what it's like to have this person in our presence.
That is very true. It is an awesome symbolic moment.
It's almost like when Jesus walks through the clouds behind, like the sun's behind him, and it's just an aura of happiness.
I would describe it as an aura. I definitely would.
Should we?
Should we?
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages.
Yes.
I bring to you, to the world, Tatum. Tatum has graced us with her. There she is.
Just move over.
Hold this for a second. I just want to make sure.
You just fix the camera.
Please stand by for some technical difficulties.
Keep going, keep going. You're like not even in this.
I don't know about you, but that excited me. Welcome.
Thank you.
Welcome. Thank you for being here.
Thanks
Thank you for
having
joining
me.
us.
I was the girl who walked in leggings, by the way. So that's who they were talking about. So much shit talking.
No, you were not. No. But God help us. God help us,
Bullies.
everyone. So we have something to talk about today, don't we? Don't we have something to talk about?
Other than Sterling being an absolute piece of shit for not showing up and making us do all the heavy lifting, and then my back hurts, and then I'm pretty sure I have a torn rotator cuff.
He's got to price out his mega yacht and drive his Lambo around a little bit, so I'm sure he doesn't have time to hang out with the peasants.
I will mute myself for this thing. Love it. I think he's great.
Beep, 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 beep.
Oh shit! Is that guy wearing a dog mask? Nope, it's earbuds and a COVID mask. Okay, and his shirt is way too small.
I've noticed that with a lot of clothing lately, that it's always high and tight or super tight on the top. I'm seeing a lot of dudes in the shorty shorts with kind of like the little extra like presentation, I'll call it.
I've looked straight at his crotch and I see absolutely no bulge whatsoever. So, and she's looking, and she's looking. You're not supposed to be so obvious with it.
I do whatever I want.
That's Tatum. She'll charge right at it. Take a look.
So you are not from Baltimore. You're an implant from
Chicago.
Chicago. How long you been here in this lovely city of Baltimore? Greatest city in the world, I would say.
Questionable. Questionable.
It's a
almost 2
fact.
years. It's a fact. Baltimore.
When you came to Maryland for the first time, did you think that we had an accent?
Oh yeah. Have you?
Okay.
Never mind.
No, go ahead.
There's a coworker we have that I can't
All right, well, where did you hear that you think that we have an accent to? I'll say a couple of them that we always get picked on, and you tell me if you've heard it.
Okay.
Water.
Water. Yes.
It's pronounced water.
See?
Also, you like don't pronounce your L's.
Balmer.
Balmer. It's definitely
Yeah.
Balmer.
It took me a long time to
Yeah.
figure it out, but like you just do not pronounce L's.
You also say pop.
I do say pop.
We say soda or Coke.
I'm going to say an entire sentence to you. I want to see if it makes you cringe. If you spill a water out of zinc, you need to get a towel.
To be fair, it doesn't make me cringe, but
That's the funniest fucking thing I've ever heard you say. Oh, shit. Oh, sorry. Yes, the water.
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 What else do you guys say that's really weird? So many Huns. It's so.
Oh, yeah,
interesting.
yeah.
It's more like a middle-aged, older kind of lady thing.
And you know what's
the
really...
person I'm thinking of
Yeah.
is, in fact,
The issue I have with that specific word Hun is that it's such a Baltimore thing specifically that when you say it, now you can't say it because of the cancel culture. Like it's now, it's one of those words that you can't say because it's
like,
what's the word I'm looking for?
or I don't know.
It's like I can't say hey hun to a girl anymore, which is upsetting because it's not that type of word. And you work in the medical field with us. Have you ever heard anyone say the acronym DFO or done fell out?
No.
Because that is a actual Baltimore. They teach that in classes. That is
What
a
is
real
it?
done fell out, meaning you passed out. Yeah.
Unknown person down, done fell out.
Yeah. And if you
DFO
call
sounds
911,
familiar, done fell out.
if you
What?
call 911, you say, "Hey, I just witnessed a guy DFO." They know exactly what that means.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
I also didn't know that everyone in this state pronounced an ambulance.
Ooh.
Ambulance.
Everyone pronounced.
Ambulance. Yeah.
It's like a hard A. Like those are how
Ambulance.
I say my A's, but you guys say it specifically for that word.
Ambulance.
Yeah.
I can't duplicate the Dundalk talk. we're going down to the like I can't do that, but other people can because that's a specific.
Going down the ocean, hon.
Right. I can't mimic that at all. Yeah. Have you visited our ocean? You been to our ocean city?
No.
Do you eat crabs?
Yes.
How good are you at eating crabs?
Here we go. Okay. She was a lovely lady until that question came out.
I'm just curious because if you're from the Midwest and you see one of those armored sea spiders coming at you, you're going to be a little concerned and confused.
Sorry, I like my
That's a-
crabs already like made into a cake.
Oh. So you don't pick the crab?
Honestly, I don't know if I've ever sat and done that.
Wow.
My dream though is where you get like the big pot and there's all the stuff in it and then you just like pour it out onto the table. Like that's what I want to do. But I don't really know where to do it.
Now, when you eat crab, was that in your neck of the woods in Chicago?
No.
No. Where else have you eaten crab?
Just here.
Well, I'm just curious if you've had our Old Bay, or because if you go to Texas, they don't use Old Bay
Yeah.
on their crabs. It's just crab. It's just a blank crab.
So I have had crab cakes in Chicago. They're not the same, but I do like an Old Bay.
Old Bay.
Really, have you tried the new Old Bay, what are they called, goldfish? Delightful.
You have not had those. Fascinating. He eats the
You-
craziest shit that I think they're great.
They're fantastic.
I forgot I wanted to bring something today. And it just reminded me because it's something weird. Pickle cotton candy.
What?
Wow. Interesting.
A thing?
Pickle
Or you
cotton
want to
candy.
make it?
No, we have a little tub of it at home. And it's grotesque.
Since we're talking about pickles, how did Pickle get his nickname at work?
Who's Pickle?
Please tell us that story.
So we have a coworker that used to work with us. Everybody ordered burgers one night, and everyone was raving about these house-made pickles they had that came with these burgers. Delicious, wonderful, crisp, cool, awesome pickles. And everybody's enjoying their burgers, eating their pickles, just having a good time. And dead silence, he pipes up, "Have any of you ever tried a pickled cucumber?" And one of our coworkers, his response was, "You mean a fucking pickle? A fucking pickle? Pickled cucumber? Pickle? What you're eating?" And he did not know that that was the same thing.
Have you pickled anything at your house ever? Have you?
Yeah.
Did you know, I just found this out the other day, if you get done, have you ever eaten an entire container of pickles before?
Yes.
Okay. Do you know you can keep the juice, put shit in it, and it'll repickle itself?
No way. That's actually great to know.
Yeah. Did you know that?
I did not know that.
He's a chef. He's the cooker of the group. He does all the cooking.
I do enjoy cooking. I'm pretty good at it.
I could see that.
Yeah.
You want to know why I think Poland has the best food? Because they pickle everything. You can't get anything that's not pickled in Poland. It's delightful. All vegetables are pickled.
Have you ever had a pickled egg?
Oh,
No, but that sounds so bad.
the pink one? Yeah. Why is it pink?
I don't know. Just
Why aren't
Because-
pistachio nuts pink anymore? Or red?
Oh,
Science.
That's it. Those are like Turkish.
Yeah, but why they don't come? You can't even buy them red anymore. I mean, that was the whole purpose of buying. It's like eating Cheetos. You want that shit all over your hands. It's like a red badge of courage. It's like, look what I did, Mom.
What?
what was
Got Tourette's. Don't worry about it. For those of you who watch us on YouTube, see, I'm trying to promote the fact that we're on multiple brands of social media.
many platforms, many variants, many ways to enjoy our content.
Would you like to name them all?
I can name some of them.
Go for it.
So there is the FaceBase, there's the Twitters, there's the Instagrams, there is the YouTubes, there's the TikToks.
All streaming services as far as iHeart, Apple, Spotify, email, Arguing Goldfish at gmail.com, and that's MALE. I also started us an OnlyFans.
As you should.
I am going to do nothing but upload, nothing but pictures of Sterling in his most glorious of
That's how
imagery.
you're about to make millions.
I hear he's got a really nice singlet that he just pulls high and tight. Just high and tight.
I've been to the same. I'm ashamed that I have to say this in this way, but I have visited the same lady of the night that he had visited once, and she said that he is a lover like no other.
I heard he's a giver.
Passionate. He's a snuggler. At the end, he's a crier. He likes to make the woman happy first. And at one point, they have to put an EKG thing on him because when he gets erect, his feet turn white and he gets hypotensive.
Just massive. There's no blood. That's what I've heard.
So then I crawl on top of this big beauty, and I'm just giving her all that I can give. I showed her my O face before the O face was even there. I was like, and I'm an ugly comer. I'm just saying this out loud. For those of you who have witnessed this, I apologize. I feel like I owe you at least a month's worth of mortgage payments and or rent. But I'm an announcer. I love to announce that I'm coming. It's horrific. I don't want her to be. Sometimes I have to wake them up. They're like, hey, I'm about to. But so we have with us today this just beautiful ray of sunshine with us today, and she's just. When I see her, I'm like, I want to strive to be as good of a person as her. I wrote a diary.
A diary?
I bought a diary.
Have you written in it yet?
Have you seen my handwriting?
It's atrocious. It's mostly just illegible.
I will say, because of Google and Apple with the autocorrect, it has gotten me through things. Because this morning, I am a horrible speller and I'm horrible at math. But I tried to spell to our group text the croissant that we ate. Would you like to know how I spelled croissant?
I would love to know how you spelled croissant.
Let me ask you this question. Do either one of you know how to spell croissant?
No.
Okay. So I'm not an idiot. But I am at the same time. Croissant. C-R croissant. S-S croissant. A-U-N-T.
Nailed it.
Croissant.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
You just excel at everything you do.
I mean, I try. Go ahead with the correct spelling.
C-R-O-I-S-S-A-N-T.
Close.
I think we might have to rewind that and play it back. Croissant. C-R croissant. S-S croissant. A-U-N-T.
You said C-R-A-S-A-U-N-T.
I believe that's exactly what you just read back. So.
Croissant.
Croissant.
Was the croissant that we all ordered today, was it not the best that you've had?
It was delightful.
What was on it?
It had mascarpone and jam on it.
What's the difference between jelly and jam?
I'm not going to say that one.
Can't jelly my dick in your ass. I have asthma.
And a little bit of Asperger's.
So since the last time we were here, I wrote down some intrusive thoughts that I have. And I text them to myself so I don't forget. I have a question about your showering routine. Do you shower or bathe?
Shower.
Both.
Okay. On the washing part, you done your hair. Give me your routine. Let's start with your routine, and then I'll give you my routine, and then without making it sexual, because we know what it's like to wash that hog of yours, that monster of a Yeti cock have you got.
Got to start with the top of the head. Shampoo, then conditioner. Let the conditioner sit. Wash the face, wash the body. Make sure you get the gooch, the butt crack real good, and then rinse.
Okay.
Feet. No feet.
Well, let's not put the cart in front of the horse here. Let's take this moment by moment. Do you mind? I'm going to go next.
Yeah.
Okay. So, shower, right underneath the thing. By the way, because I'm so much taller, I had a plumber move my shower head up 8 inches. So it's like a wall. It's glorious. Anyway, so of course the shower, the shampoo. Shampoo, do you let it sit in or do you wash it out right away?
Shampoo, you wash it right away. Conditioner, you let sit.
Okay. I also started using conditioner because my hair is growing out longer because I'm supposed to be running a marathon with someone. And apparently I'm the only one fucking training for this thing.
I said I was going to start running today. Yesterday.
I just want, because of those that you can't see, it is sunny right now. However, it was monsooning about a half hour ago, and she's going to go run today.
Maybe.
So I got the conditioner in. I let the conditioner in. There's a thing that says that you're supposed to wash conditioner out with cold water.
Oh.
Didn't know that.
I don't do that because I like a hot shower.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I like it to be just fogged mirror in there. It feels like a sauna when you're done. I want to near burn my skin off.
As a white, pasty white Irishman, I want to look like a fucking burn victim when I come out of that thing.
You're almost so white you're translucent.
The problem that I'm having right now is I was playing hide and go seek with my dog. I was in the bathroom. It's all white tiled, all white thing. Dog couldn't see me. So, except for my red bush.
Fire red. Fire red.
And I'm diabetic because I have a flaming red penis. But, well, back to the subject at hand. So you do the shampoo and the conditioner. Now, why do you use conditioner with such short hair?
It's got biotin in it, so I'm trying to stop my hair from running away from the rest of my face. So it helps with keeping that hair intact.
All right. So then I'm under the shower. I'm doing the whole rinsey, poo, boo, boo, do. I do the old finger. And pooping before shower or after shower, and do either one of those piss you off?
You got to poop before the shower.
Have you ever showered and then had to poop?
Yeah, it ruins your whole day.
Peeing in the shower.
Acceptable.
How come it's acceptable to pee in a shower but not pee in a sink?
Constantly running water, I would assume.
I said what I said. Make sure the dishes are out of it, but then...
I mean, I've been to more than one house party where someone's peed in someone's kitchen sink. It's usually not well received.
Now, let's say you're peeing in the bathroom sink. Is it acceptable?
Well, if you're in the bathroom by yourself, who's going to know you peed in the sink?
Okay.
Do you rinse it then? You gotta rinse it down.
Not a savage.
Just pissing in the sink.
Yeah.
Not a savage.
Not a savage.
Okay, so now we get out of the shower, we turn it off, get out of the shower, we do our thing. Dry off, about head to toe dry off?
Oh, yeah, head to toe dry off.
One towel or multiple towels?
One towel.
How many times are you reusing the towel before you wash it?
Yeah, 2 or 3 times.
Do you hang it up, or do you have like a little thing, or do you just ball it up and throw it on the floor?
Oh, we got hooks, hang it up so it air dries.
Have we covered what we think a shower should be? Is it something, without being graphic, is that basically what you do as well? Now, you have a longer hair, so how much shampoo are you using versus what? I'm probably using a quarter size, maybe a little bit bigger than a quarter size of shampoo, but a whole fuck ton of conditioner.
I just do 1 pump.
Like a 4 pump.
How long is a normal shower for you?
5-10 minutes.
It depends on the shower. Am I shaving and washing my hair?
Ooh,
Am
yeah.
I not shaving? Am I not washing my hair? Depends.
Why would someone shower but not wash their hair?
Daily.
Damaging to the hair, probably. Hair products, some variant.
You need the oils in your hair. Plus, this is long. It takes a long time to... It's a lot of water.
I've been involved with ladies who have had their hair stay wet almost all day.
Oh. It's 'cause it's so...
Do you wear your hair up or do you always let it down?
Always up.
No one mentioned anything about washing their legs.
So you work your way down. You start.
I brought up feet.
I'm just saying, we were very descriptive about the hair washing, and then as we go down, but then it seems to stop right at the old gooch pocket.
I just was assuming you would think I would wash the rest of my body.
Do you actually take your hand and scrub the bottom of your feet?
Yeah.
Do you?
Yeah.
I don't know.
And I also scrub the butt crack. Get up in there.
Which one's first?
Butt crack's last.
See, I don't know. I don't think I want to put my feet in my butt crack.
So you want to put your butt crack on your feet?
Guess so.
All right, fair enough. How about you?
Never washed my feet. I would figure with the acid coming out of my piss hole on a regular basis.
You can pee on your feet.
Oh, I don't care. And but I can't tell you the last time I washed my legs.
I got nothing for that.
Do you use a wash rag?
No, I use a bar of soap that's got the abrasives on it.
Like the bumps on it? That's funny.
No, it's got it's like the Dr. Squatch soaps. Dr. Squatch.
Dr. Squatch. See what I did there is I did a, because that's what our thumbnail's gonna be. It's like that.
So it's got like oat pieces in it, little bits of whatever stuff, so it's a little abrasive.
Look at you. So exfoliating.
That's it. That's it.
I have a story about oat-filled soaps.
Let's hear it.
I'm horrified.
So our job sent me to a convention in Reno, Nevada one year. Inside my hotel bathroom was these little itty bitty seashell-looking soaps. They were some sort of goat milk infused oatmeal soaps. And as you washed your hands with it, it was real abrasive. So I decided to take a shower and then use it on my pristine, silk-like body. I get out of the shower, I do the whole dry off thing. 12:30 time in the bathroom. While you're thinking of how to answer that, I will tell you, if the plumber ever declogged my drain, there's about a year's worth of 12:30 time in that motherfucker. I'm glad that the trap goes down first and then it comes up.
What the fuck is 12:30 time?
There, you got it. You got it. It takes a moment to get there, but
So I dried off. I'm standing in my hotel room, and I decided to then put on my Old Spice alcohol-filled deodorant.
how horrible was that?
2 days I sat in class with my arms, oh my God, set out like this. Because my armpits were on fucking fire. They were red as can be. And it's the first time I used like a cream base, like the white deodorant versus the alcohol. I don't know what that's called, with that white shit, that chalk.
The solid?
Right.
Solid. Versus a gel.
Is that like the antiperspirant versus the non-antiperspirant?
Right. It was like something with Arm & Hammer in it. Something that made me feel like this is going to soothe my pain. And it was quite horrifying. It hurt a lot. And I'll never do that again. Also, have you noticed that the new deodorants that we're using nowadays fuck your shirts up more?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, it's all the aluminum in them.
Like, I have T-shirts I've taken out of the washer and dryer, and like the armpit is it's like hard now, and it's a stained. You can see it's a genuine stain on the T-shirt.
I've got a bunch of uniforms that have that.
Does your husband have this issue?
No.
Yeah.
But now I'm wondering what kind of deodorant he uses.
Tatum's very confused.
I'm trying to think of what the deodorant I use. I don't. Yeah, you see it too. Yeah, I saw it too. I saw it walk in, and I was like, again, this is an audio and a video, so we need to make sure that everyone's aware of what we're looking at, and I can't even.
Girl with the dragon tattoo. That's it.
Was that not a hot movie?
How about how she rapes him to sail away, sail away, sail away? That's the best scene. No? Did you see this? Just caking a dildo in a man's butt while playing Enya.
I I mean, if I were going to get anally raped,
That's what
and you better be on the radio.
What else you got?
Oh, so that was that intrusive thought.
That was my intrusive thought.
Very intrusive.
I thought of this while driving the other day. If you could delete one thing off of the entire planet for the better, what would you delete and why?
Taxes.
Not everyone in the world pays taxes.
My taxes.
That would make everyone's life better.
Make my life better.
Ooh, if I could delete something off the world.
I got to thinking about that because the stuff that we use, it's so part of our lives now that if you got rid of it, you would go, I need that. Like you could argue.
Bless you.
Bless you.
I'm so weirded out that you just put the microphone up to his nose.
But some could argue petroleum, like getting the petroleum to the fact that we use it as part of our daily life with plastics. That was what ruined certain things for certain aspects, like the way it polluted the earth.
Yes.
Some would say the automobile, which again runs off of petroleum, and it's made of petroleum product.
So what thing would you delete?
That's a good question. I mean, I've been thinking about it for a while because part of me wants to say industrial complex is what ruined. Like, we have companies that make shit for us all the time, but the fact that they pollute the earth makes it worse.
Yes.
So, like, I live in an area where I'm downstream from a paper company, a paper mill. Now, you can't drink the water, even though they test it and they just offset the whatever levels they need to do to show that it's clean water. But I've pulled a fish out of that water before, and the damn thing had 18 eyes, and it was begging to die.
Sounds like a horrific existence for that fish.
Right. But we need that product to do our daily life.
It's true.
So that's why it's so tough to. Do you have any idea what you would get rid of for the better?
Yeah, it's controversial. I would.
Hold on. I'm gonna guess.
No.
People.
Holy shit. No.
All right. Just throwing it out there.
No, not that controversial.
Okay. Hey,
That's like being like, Mom, I'm pregnant, and then being like, just kidding, I just failed chemistry. And you're like, let's start here, and then just be like, oh. I was gonna say technology. I would delete all technology.
You don't know unless you ask, right?
Oh my God.
I didn't say I was against it. I just figured we just throw the noodle at the wall and see if it sticks. Al dente or not.
You missed the wall, but
Well, yeah, I would love to delete technology. I feel like we stopped communicating with each other and we rely way too much on it. Although I would be really sad because I love Googling things, but yeah, I hate an email.
You're younger than me. I'm 47. Correct?
A little younger than
Okay. So
Thanks.
the reason why I'm saying that is because I remember when the internet started and how I missed days of school just to be on AOL chat.
Oh.
Because it was new, right? And you get the ability to just go, I'm going to talk to somebody in Spokane, Washington, like on the computer. And I thought that was amazing. Like, you think the world is so small until you ever travel? Do you travel internationally?
Mm-hmm.
You travel? Mm-hmm. When you leave the country and you go, holy shit, this is a big earth. Like, it's so fascinating to go, oh, there's 8 billion people on this planet. And yet I get to talk to someone as if they're just in the next room.
I definitely remember coming home from high school and you zoomed home to get on your computer, made sure your parents didn't pick up the phone so you can get on
To talk to the
AIM.
same people you just left. That's so silly.
Oh, yeah. You get on AIM, you're just sat there waiting for someone to send you a message.
Wouldn't that be way more fun to just like go to the park?
Would have been.
Again, it would, looking back on it now, you go, wow, as a kid in the 80s, we had the perfect life. We went outside, you knew to come home because the traffic light or the street lights came on. That's when you knew it was time to come home, right? Now, you can't get a child to do anything outside. But it's just funny how, in that short amount of time, the internet took over the world.
I would agree with that. I would almost be on the same page going, I'll go cell phones. As easy as it is, I just want people to sit and have a conversation.
Yeah.
I think easier said than done now, because I think, especially with the internet and the toys that we carry, it makes me want to be intrusive. Is that the word? Like, I don't want to be around people. I have everything I need right here in my lap.
That's why I want to get rid of it.
Sure. And it's a... You all right?
This is yours. All right. Can I make myself more comfortable?
I thought you were going to punch me the way you're like, don't talk bad about the fucking iPhone, you prick. But yeah, the older I get, the more I go, oh, I really miss the fact that we don't talk to people. Or the hour-long conversation on the phone when you're fighting with your parents or your mom because you want the phone for the night, like, and the long phone cord that went all over the house. Like, that's what I missed.
Yeah, that was actually kind of a nice thing. What else you got?
Well, I was curious. You got a controversial thing. That's right. We don't want to talk about it. God forbid we talk about it. What is your favoriteest thing in the world that you get a pleasure out of, but you're too embarrassed to tell people that you like that? While you're thinking, I'll say what I say. Because before this became more of a predominant thing, watching wrestling was like you're lower than low. Back in the 80s, like you didn't really tell people you watch wrestling.
It's kind of looked upon as like a male soap opera. Like, no one took it serious.
Sure. And now when you see older guys into it, you're like, oh, you're way too into it.
That's true.
So I was just curious what thing that you like so much that you're like, really can't tell people that I like. Like last week we had a discussion where I talked about I watched Brokeback Mountain with another man. And every time someone came into the building we were in, we immediately turned the channel because we didn't want anyone to know that we were watching a love story.
Nothing wrong with that. You can have a soft, squishy center.
Hey, did you cry when your son was born?
No.
Did you get emotional at all when your daughter was born?
When we found out my wife was pregnant, I did.
Were you like, because you were trying for kids, or were you like, fuck, I'm stuck with her?
Because we were trying and were unsuccessful, and we were on a 3-week trip through Europe and got to see the first ultrasound of my daughter to confirm that. So we were in London, so that was emotional for me.
I was married once before, and before we got married, the reason I wanted to marry this woman is because we made it very clear that we both wanted children. And I was very young, she was older than me, and we really wanted children, and we were trying and trying and trying. And she wanted to do as a new April Fool's joke was to tell me she was pregnant.
That's awful. That's all.
Because I took it and ran with it. I told my mom, I told the entire family. I was so excited, and she had to break it to me very gently because I probably would have flipped the house upside down.
That's an awful thing to do to somebody. I'm sorry about that. That sucks.
That's why we're exes. You have a little one.
I do.
Was your husband emotional when you found out either A, that you were pregnant, like he said, or that when you had the baby?
Yeah. A little bit. I'd say, yeah. For both instances.
I don't know your husband. Lovely looking gentleman, though. Hottie to Scotty. Good looking dude. You seen this guy? Yow. Middle name Yow, last name Zer.
That's true. It's on his birth certificate. I seen it.
Kevin Yowza. It's actually Yowza. He's Dutch Polish, but it's a whole thing.
Yeah, it's a whole thing.
Is he emotional? Like the older I get, the more crusted my heart gets. But there was a period where you couldn't stop me from crying. I cried at the drop of every. I don't know if I was eating too much wheat that week or I was lactating, but it was an emotional roller coaster that I was going through for some odd reason.
I think he's actually the opposite. I think he's gotten like nicer and more emotional with age, but not very emotional. Do you feel like you've gotten more emotional with age?
It's been. I have a wider range of emotion now.
There you go. You're not like stuck here. You're
Yeah,
like,
I'm not stuck mid-range. I actually
does that mean you feel higher highs then?
higher highs, lower lows.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're the opposite.
Yeah,
Right here, just like
I want to be part of the group, but there are times where I don't want anything to do with the group. I assure you that.
I kind of was thinking of my guilty pleasure kind of thing. Warhammer. Those little figurines I used to love. I'd spend hours and hours just putting the little figures together, painting them. I love doing that.
Do you remember the little pink micro men? Remember those? Do you remember those at all? They were these little toys. They were these little rubber dudes. They were about 2 inches tall, and they were little muscular little figurines.
Maybe I do.
micro men.
Yeah. Is there any profession where you feel that people take their job way too serious?
Ours.
I have one. While you're thinking, I'll let you think and let you stew over it. People who make candy. Listen to me. Listen to me.
I like those videos.
There are candy makers on this planet that boil sugar and then they can form it into a thing and they go, look at what I made. And then there are other ones that make you listen to the whole fucking speech about the history of candy. And you just go, it's candy, dude. It's literally, you're melting sugar. Calm down.
I think I would have to say TSA. I know I'm going to start pissing people off with that one, but I got a bone to pick with them. I got a bone. Because my brother got injured. He could not be touched. And he couldn't walk. We had to bring him home. He could not walk to get through the metal detector, so had to push him through in a wheelchair. They insisted on doing a pat search of him. And I about damn near got arrested trying to fight those TSA agents. So I was so fucking mad. But they just had no wiggle room, no... I understand they're doing a job, but the fact that they are so just unwavering in what they're doing, that they don't add any kind of wiggle room in anything, it's just, I don't like it. And they're dicks.
Can I jump in on that? Not TSA. And it's going to be different because Baltimore isn't like this. But if you ever go to Chicago, the people who are like traffickers for like picking people up at the arrivals gate, those people take their job way too fucking seriously. You cannot stop for 3 seconds without them being like, gotta go, get the fuck out.
Oh, yeah.
And I want to just...
Do you feel it's because they have this much power and they must enforce it on you? Because some people would say that you don't want a TSA agent to be all lovey-dovey with you because they're there to look for the... I also feel like it's people who get paid very little money and they feel like they have the right to do stuff. I'll tell you another one. The security at our job, the security office, because the office is right next to the main fucking hallway and they all congregate in the middle of the fucking hall. Fuck you. They just, to weave in and out of them, it's a whole thing. You don't experience this because you guys are downstairs. I have to go, that's how I have to walk to get to my car.
I've seen them congregate before. They're intrusive.
Sure. And then you look at them, you go, all right, you're a $9 an hour employee. They're just happy you showed up. And then you're in their way. Like, I'm imposing, I'm bothering you by asking you to move instead of just being cognizant. Like, you're allowed to throw your fits because I don't give you respect, but you won't give the respect of allowing the fact that we're in a hallway. Oh, you know what else pisses me off? People who walk 4 or 5 in a row, like all friends would walk shoulder to shoulder in a hallway.
Oh, yeah. Oh,
or a
yeah.
sidewalk.
And you got to get out of their way. I like to walk through them.
Yeah, but you're the prick.
I am. That would make me the prick, correct? And I also
I
demand
agree.
people say thank you when you hold a door for them.
Oh yeah.
We've talked about this.
Basic manners,
Don't
man.
give me that look. We've talked about this.
There's one thing about doing something nice for someone by holding the door. I get that. But the fact that you just feel like you're all next to each other changes the way your group is and or the conversation's going to be. That you can't allow others to just use the fucking hallway.
I'd agree with that.
I'm fine with it if you're walking at a reasonable pace. If I'm out walking you, then I'm mad. But
What if they're walking at you and they're taking up the whole hallway and they expect you to hug the wall?
that's weird. Yeah, that's weird.
I'm not a fan.
At least like gesture like you're trying to.
Yeah, but I always find that I'm the one that's doing the whole shoulder thing to miss people as they're walking through.
You're a
Like,
giant.
yeah, but at least come to the point of recognizing that I'm taking up the whole hallway.
Yeah, I agree with that.
You think this is hard enough to kill?
Enough wax.
Let's hear your other intrusive thoughts.
No,
I
we
do
can't
see
get
this-
into it. We've been here doing this for an hour now as it is. The weather looks like it's getting nicer. We're gaining an audience. And I think I might want to go outside.
I think outside would be nice.
Are we done? Why don't you sign us out?
From all of us here at the Arguing Goldfish, we thank you for joining us.
Tatum.
Like, subscribe, follow us, hit that bell. From Justin and Tatum, this is Jake. Thank you. God bless. Dramatic sign off.
What social media should they follow us on?
All of them.
Thank you for visiting us today. I hope you had fun. Goodbye. Hugs and kisses. What's the difference between jelly and jam?
I'm not going to say that one.
Can't jelly my dick in your ass. I have asthma.